Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I start today's video, a small request. Kindly like and subscribe my channel for the latest updates about Dubai real estate. And in this video, I'm going to give you a brief about a brand new cluster. A new cluster of standalone villas inside one of the most demanded projects in Dubai by the #1 developer in this region, EMAAR Properties. The name of the project is Oasis and the name of the brand new cluster is PALMIERA Collective. So EMAAR Properties, the #1 developer in this region, have just announced another exclusive cluster of standalone villas where we have options of only 4-bed standalone villas, just 38 units inside the master project, the Oasis. The name is PALMIERA Collective and we have options to choose between 3 different designs: classic, camphor and contemporary in 4-bedroom standalone villas, which is with the basement, G+2 and the rooftop access. The price for a 4-bed starts at 16.5 million dirhams. We have 3 different types and the built up space is average 8,000 square feet with a plot size of average 8,500 square feet. And on my screen I have displayed the size, the number of the unit, built up, plot sizes and the starting price for each type. Kindly take a note. Now for any project, the most important thing, especially with the off-plan under construction projects, are the payment plan. Here EMAAR is offering you a 3 years long payment plan. Usually the payment plans goes for like 4 years, but in this particular cluster we have a payment plan which is of about 3 years because the handover is scheduled for February 2029. So for those who wants some units in Oasis and wants an early handover, this is an excellent opportunity for you guys. Though the payment structure remains 80-20, which means you have to pay 80% during construction, 20% at the time of handover. But if you look at the payment plan, you have to pay 80% in 3 years instead of 4. So in some years in between paying, you have to pay more than 30% as well, or just 30% per year. So this is a bit aggressive payment plan because the timeline is short. Instead of 4 years, you're getting your property ready in 3 years. You can take this opportunity as something that you're buying in Oasis and you're getting early handovers. And also due to the new regulations, even for the off-plan projects in EMAAR, you are eligible for the mortgages. So if somebody struggles to pay that amount in 3 years and is eligible for the mortgage, that investor can take help from the bank, take the mortgage from the bank and pay off the balance after 50% to EMAAR. So mortgage provision is there as well. And for those who can manage, you don't have to pay 100% in go, maximum 20 to 30% each year. That will maximize your potential of buying more properties. You should take advantage, and I believe all 3 type of investors can take advantage. Investors, especially buying for the capital appreciation, you're buying at the base price from the #1 developer, an exclusive cluster where we have less than 40 units, 38 units to be precise, with only 4 bedrooms with basements and with the water view. You will definitely have huge capital appreciation in this cluster as well. So if you're someone looking for an end-use property and cannot wait for 4 to 5 years, again, this is an excellent opportunity for you. Book a property, wait for another 3 years, less than 38 months, and you have your keys of a brand new PALMIERA Collective in your hand to create memories, to create a very happy life in Dubai. People buying properties for the creation of portfolios for the rental income, yes, it's an excellent project, but you cannot expect villas, especially luxury villas, to make more than 8% ROIs, 8% rental yields. So if you're happy with within 6 to 8%, go for that. This is a payment plan which will suit everyone because you don't have to involve the bank, and if you can manage 20 to 30%, you can go and buy multiple properties. You don't have to pay 100% as well, and at the time of handover, after paying 80%, you will be in a position to flip and probably in a position to make huge capital appreciation as well. So now you know about the sizes, prices and the payment plan. Let's talk more about this project, and for any project the most important thing is the location. If I talk about the location of this project, it is located on the periphery of Emirates Road, which is one of the most important highways in Dubai. If I talk about the major milestones in Dubai, Expo City, which is going to hold maximum exhibition centers and Fortune 500 companies, offices are already there, is hardly 5 to 7 minutes away. In fact, today there's a Gulf food festival going on there, and majority of the stalls are there, and it's jam packed, it's crowded. Trust me on this, the event, the people who are participating in the event, they're struggling to find rooms in the south of Dubai as of now, as of today, which is 28th January 2026. So this is the kind of demand that Expo is going to generate in future. And again, the biggest airport in the globe, Al Maktoum Airport, is hardly 10 minutes away. With the operational capacity of 260 million passengers, once 100% operational, this will be the only airport with the 5 runways, and the government is projecting that about 1 million population will be migrated towards that airport part, and this project is hardly 10 minutes away from there. The biggest Palm Jebel Ali, which is twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, it is hardly 12 minutes away. 105-kilometer long coastal line, more than 80 plus hotels and resort. That will be the place to be, and that will be hardly 10 to 12 minutes away from your place from Oasis. If I talk about Dubai Marina, JBR, the iconic blue waters, everything is within 20 minutes radius from Oasis. The biggest employment generator, the Jebel Ali port, is hardly 15 minutes away from there. Dubai downtown, famous for Dubai Mall and the mighty Burj Khalifa, which doesn't need any introduction. It is hardly 30 to 35 minutes away from Oasis. Old Dubai, where we have current Terminal 1, 2 and 3, as well as the heritage markets like the famous Gold Souk, it is about 45 minutes away from Oasis. If I talk about Creek Harbour, because it is also in the news for the fact that we are building the tallest tower, Creek Tower there, as well as the first AI controlled mall, Dubai Square. It is hardly 30 minutes away from the Oasis. And the famous Global Village and Miracle Garden, they are about 15 minutes away from Oasis. And another famous community of EMAAR, Dubai Hills, the home to the 18-hole championship golf course, as well as Dubai Hills Mall, is hardly 20 minutes away. The nearest community to Oasis will be Grand Polo, which is equally in demand. Every time EMAAR launches something, it gets sold within hours. So you are sharing the neighborhood with the elite Grand Polo fields. So if you are buying something in Oasis, you don't have to worry about location. It is well connected with the highways, with the public transport. In future, there's gonna be a metro station, the Etihad rail station, and also for a fact that it has multiple entry and exit points from Emirates Road and from the other Sheikh bin Nayan Road as well. So in terms of location, in terms of connectivity, you don't have to worry. Anywhere you want to reach in Dubai from Oasis, the maximum time that you're going to consume on road would be about 35 to 40 minutes maximum. And with the migration within the city, with the importance of the Al Maktoum Airport, you have to travel between 10 to 15 minutes to reach the airport or the Expo or the Marina or the JBR or the Blue Waters Island. So you are perfectly placed on Dubai map without worrying about the fact that you have to travel too far for anything. Schools, colleges, hospitals, malls, everything is in a near proximity. So if your decision is based on location, go for that. You don't have to worry much. And still, if you have more questions about location, you're not well versed with the geography of Dubai, you have my number on the screen. Give me a call and we will talk in details about the relevance of this location. And when we talk about luxury projects, location as well as the amenities are the most important things where people decide whether to invest or not to invest. Oasis itself reflects a lot of luxury within Dubai. In the corridors of investors and people who have already invested, made money, people who are planning to invest, they're studying thoroughly about Dubai, and one thing they're absolutely sure about is Oasis is absolute luxury. So if amenities is something that kind of decides the fate of your investment. You're buying in the most luxurious community of Dubai, of EMAAR, the first blue concept of EMAAR, with the presence of lagoons, lakes, multiple parks, kid areas, playing fields, multiple courts, sport activity areas, gymnasium, infinity pools. You think about a 5-star resorts out of a community, 5-star amenities, and you will have all inside Oasis. So if you're somebody who cares about the lifestyle, who wants to buy the best of the best, you don't have to worry about Oasis. Go for that. It checks everything that you want in your 5-star rated lifestyle. You will have everything. As I said again, if you have more questions, give me a call and we'll talk about the amenities, the relevance of the first blue community of EMAAR, how water feature as well as the green areas is going to elevate the stature of your community and is going to help you to make more money in future. We can discuss that in details as well. And now in the end, my favorite part, who should invest? I believe all 3 categories of investors should invest. If you're somebody who is looking to buy for the capital appreciation, go for that. You're buying directly from EMAAR at the base price, and you're buying in a project which offers just about 3,300 units in total, and in this clusters only 38 units. PALMIERA Collective, there are just 38 units of 4-bedroom standalone villas, and with the supply and demand game, with the kind of demand that Oasis have and with the kind of demand that Dubai real estate have across the globe, with the billionaires and millennials migration towards this part of the world, and also due to the impact of geopolitical situation around the globe, Dubai will be a bona fide beneficiary. And trust me on this, if you're getting something today for a price of 2,000 dirhams per square feet, you will blink and miss and the prices will be around 4,000 dirhams per square feet. And then the same property that EMAAR is offering you at the price of about 16.5, trust me on this, you have to pay much more than that. It happens to a lot of customers, be it in Arabian Ranches 3 or the Valley or Dubai Hills. People, while they were thinking that this is way too high as a per square footage price, they are now forced to buy for something else which is much more than the initial offering of EMAAR. Don't be that person. If you have means, if you have resources, if you have money, go for this, lock it today and enjoy the benefit later on. So for the capital appreciation seekers who have the worth to put about 16.5 million over a span of 3 years, this is no brainer. Go for that. The second category is always people buying properties for the rental income. As I said, villas, especially luxury villas, they are not quite capable of making more than 8% of ROIs. If you're happy, satisfied with 6 to 8%, go for that, because not only you're making 6 to 8, your property will grow as well, and by the time your property will be about 7 to 8 years old, you would have taken about 80% through the rental income, and your property will sit probably at 200% capital appreciation as well. It's a win-win situation as well. So go for that. And in the end, the most important category in Dubai, end users. You should go for that. You have the #1 developer who is offering you their best project, lagoons, lakes, near proximity to everything, colleges, schools, malls, and within the community, a resort style experience of living 24/7. You cannot go wrong with this. This is something which will create generational wealth. This is something which is ideal to stay for another 20 years in Dubai. You will never be out fashioned. You will never feel that your property is outdated. Modern, high ceiling, basement and roof access, standalone villa in Dubai, which is pretty less in number. You will have a unique address in Dubai, and Oasis is a powerful statement. So if you're looking for a house for you and your family, again, this is probably a very easy decision to make. If you have money, go for that. If you have the bank supporting you after 50%, go for that. And trust me on this, you will thank me later that I convinced or kind of compel you to invest in a community like Oasis. Now I know you still have questions. It is a big investment. 15 million plus is always a very critical investment, a very tricky investment, especially with a city like Dubai where you see launches every day. You need to understand every aspect of real estate, every aspect of a new launch, numbers, their price, square footage price, the amenities, how the demand going to be in future. For all those questions, you have my number on the screen. Give me a call and let's talk. let's talk about your property inside Dubai, inside Oasis, and let's see how I can maximize the potential of your investment through my experience of more than 14 years in Dubai real estate. Thank you so much for watching my video. Really appreciate it.